Hey everyone, I'm playing yet again. I haven't streamed for a while. And today we're going to play Age of Empires 3. So this is not the original Age of Empires 3 per se. It's it's a fan-made content and it's been around for quite some time and it's continues to be updated today. So ever since that this was created, there are a lot of content already. There are Latin American civilizations and changes to the original ones. And there's also the USA and Canada and Australia. So what's in store in this game? So that we're going to try if it's balanced or not, if it's enjoyable than the original one. So there's already a definitive edition for the original Age of Empires 3, but this one just plays differently than that. And I think it's worth checking out. So what I'm going to play as is China. They changed a lot of things with this civilization. And to make sure I'm going to win, let's choose the AI that are very strong. Since this is just a demonstration of the game. So we're gonna choose the Ottoman Empire. They also changed the names of the characters to match the timeline. Actually, this is 1800s to 1900s, maybe 1901, 1902. But anyway, let's choose the ones that will ensure our victory. Maybe let's make it 8 players so that we can enjoy it. Let's have Bolivar. Then on the other team, so actually these guys are the weakest ones because they play too differently. They play very slow. Even their economies are different than the others. So for our enemies, let's just mirror the ones that I chose as my teammates. So let's choose Central America. Let's choose the French. No, maybe we're going to choose the USA instead. Then let's choose Queen Victoria. Maybe have Belgium as well. Or maybe Brazilians are very powerful in this. Maybe Argentina. As for the map, I like playing land maps. Maybe we can try this one. Or maybe the Deccan. Just try the large maps. Or the upper Himalayas. Where's that? Why can't I find it? Anyway, let's just choose a random land map or not. Let's just choose this one or Deccan. This one is too large. Maybe Ethiopian Highlands.
Greetings. We shall rise in power together like the new moon.
I'm just going to disable the voice or just have it minimized.
准备好了。
是的，
遵命。是的，好的。是的，好的。
Maybe I should just disable it.
是的，好的。
遵命，出发，遵命。
So it plays like the original game.
遵命。
Although there are bugs like this one, they don't serve any kind of use. Although it was intended as a trading post.
建筑工，是的。什么？建筑工，
好的。遵命。好。
So the Chinese civilization here is based on the Qing dynasty
好的。遵命。是的。
or dynasty.
是的。是的。
准备好了。猎人，
好的。
Actually, the era spans
是的。好的。
from like the Sino-Japanese War
遵命。
to the Taiping Rebellion, which is kind of a stretch,
攻击。是的。是的。
honestly,
遵命。是好的。
because I think
是的。
the Taiping Rebellion was from the 1850s, if I'm not mistaken, and the Sino-Japanese War.
好的。
Oh no, actually it's not. It's up to the Boxer Rebellion,
遵命。好的。
which I think is around 1890s. Anyway, I will show you later the kind of units the Chinese have here. So in the regional we have, I mean it's still the Qing dynasty, but they are more archaic
遵命。
in a sense.
是的。遵命。好的。遵命。是的。
So here the units have more character and they play very differently.
好的，遵命。是的，好，遵命。好，出发，遵命，出发。好，是的，好，遵命，遵命。是的，是的，好，出发。好的，请下命令。
So I actually like putting the wonders over
建
here,
筑工。
and the AI here is pretty crazy. If you build a wall, you're going to attract the attention of the AI. So whether they know it
好的，
or
是
not,
的，好，
they,
遵命。
I mean if they know the
好，
place
是
or not,
的，
they're going to
好的，
find it
是的，
and will
好，
destroy
是
it as
的，
soon as
好
possible.
的，
So I don't put any walls here just to make sure
好的，
that
遵
they're not
命。
going to attack.
好的，是的。
So this is the custom content in this map.
准备好
So
了。
as you might see, it's Ethiopian, which is not in the original game. So it's a church.
好的，
So they're
是的，
gonna spawn some
准备
priests and
好了，
some
遵命。
technologies that are related to religion. Although in the recent updates, they have
请下命
already
令。
scrapped the religion
是的，
system,
伐木工。什么？
which kind of left this one
是的，
useless.
下命令。
But actually, there are some technologies here that kind of that is kind of useful because there's one technology here that
出发。
lets you
请下。是的，
have a coin source.
粮食工。
So what does it mean? So it's gonna spawn 4 beehive wagons, and those are infinite coin source, and only one villager
准备
is
好了。
required for it.
请下命令。遵命。是的，好，出发。遵命。好的，遵命。什么？好的。建筑工。
So I'm actually trying different kinds of strategies here.
准备好了。
I just hope I'm not the first one that they're gonna attack.
请下命令。
And as early as this age, I try right away to automate
请下命令。
the gathering.
好的。
I try to
好的。是的。
do the
伐木工。
advanced paddy.
建筑工。
so that I don't have to worry about
是的，
gathering at all.
准备好了。什么？准备好了。是的，农夫。
Just put them here. Then these guys.
什么？
夫。
是的，好的。农夫什么？出发。是的，好的。出发。粮食工。
So these are the replacement for the pikemen.
遵命。
So it's called the Tiger Man.
好的，出
Believe
发。
it or not, this is actually a
好的，
historical unit. It actually existed in the Chinese army during the Qing
好
dynasty.
的，遵命。出发。
So their function is like a bunch of skirmishers.
出发。
They are dressed in tiger stripes, like a
遵命。
furry.
出发。
So they're cosplaying as a tiger. Then they have a shield that with the face of a tiger to make themselves look
好的，
menacing.
遵命。
I mean that's the goal.
准备好了。好的。出发。
I don't know if it was ever effective
建
anyway,
筑工。好的。建筑工。
but they did try. And I think they were still being used when the
建筑
Westerners
工。
were harassing them. I mean the Chinese. So the technology was very stagnant during that time. That's why the British won the Opium Wars. The Japanese won the Sino-Japanese War.
遵命。
It was a year of humiliation. I mean, it was a period of humiliation.
好，出发。遵命。遵命。
It was such crazy time.
好的，
Anyway, where's my explorer?
这是好的，好的。
Let's try to raid them while they're still building their army.
出发。 准备
I'm not going to age up first
准备好出。好的。
since I need
是的，攻击。出发。
the free villagers
什么？
that spawn in the houses.
请下命令。建筑工。什么？
This morning will be remembered, soldiers. Today, a dynasty breaks new ground.
遵命。出发。
So this is what I'm talking about. These AI
好的，
are aggressive. So look, I think they're already in the capital age. Well, I'm only at national age, which is age 2, which is fine
出发。
since I'm just chilling here.
准备好了。
Maybe let's add some more villagers to cut some trees.
准备就绪。好
So
的，
let's raid some people.
请下命令。出发。好的。
Anyway, where's my explorer?
是
I
的
need him
是的。遵命。好的。
to lead the armies.
准备好了。
So this is the building that I like here.
好的。
It's the Summer Palace.
遵命。
They spawn armies. I think this was also the primary function
是是的。好，遵出遵出。
in the original game.
建筑工。
So we're gonna spawn
请下命令。伐木工。伐木工。
好
And we're gonna raid some guys.
遵命。是的，遵命。是
Let's
的，
hit the barracks first.
好的。是遵命。好，遵命。好，遵
Let's
命。
avoid.
好，是的，好，
Let's
是
avoid
的，遵命。
the
是
towers
好，遵命。是好的。
and focus on the barracks.
攻击！攻击！攻击！攻击！听下命令，有准备好攻击！准备就绪，公开攻击！
Yeah, my range units are dead.
准备开战！攻击！是的，
Yeah, they were spawning pretty powerful mercenaries.
请下命令。
Maybe we should turn back and not waste our armies.
攻击！全面攻击！备就绪。好的，开战！
Yeah, it's a failed.
攻击！攻击！
It's a failed campaign. Sorry. But at least we have a fort here. Let's try to harass them instead.
攻击！是攻击！
Yeah, the bad thing is the Chinese is pretty ass
是的，是遵
in
好的
this game.
是的，
They might have the quantity but not the quality. They're not good units. So let's try. Let's try going home.
什么？是的，
好的。遵命。
准备好了，出发。建筑工，
So this is the time where I go straight fort. Oh, they're kicking the ass.
请向是的，农夫，
Excuse me. Yeah, that's me. Let's build
好是
some beehives.
Emrin.
So I don't know the gather rates for this one.
好是
But I believe they're very helpful to the economy. As you might have noticed, I haven't built
准备遵命，
some barracks yet.
伐木工，出发。
I'm gonna build a consulate first, then build a fort around here, maybe.
是的，伐木工。请下命令。建筑工。农夫。农夫。
请下好的。
Since the AI is not pretty aggressive, I was able to build an economy
出发。
是的，遵命。
peacefully.
好的，
So this is what I'm talking about. This
准备
is
就绪。
I think this is a
出发。
unit
遵命。
that's
I
kind
shall
of out
spread
of the
my power
timeline.
over this clearing and
是
build the
出发。好的，
buildings.
So
遵
the
命。
Nien Rider is something that
遵命。
is out of the Taiping Rebellion.
出发。好的。遵命。出发。
And it's pretty weird to have to have both rebel armies
什
and
么伐木工？
imperial armies
不
because these
遵命。好
guys
的，
were the
遵
enemy
命。
of
出
the
发。
Qing.
是准。
They
好
rebelled
的，行，好，好的，遵命。出发。
at the same
好
time
的，
as the Taiping,
遵命。
and
好的，出发。好
I
的，
think
遵
at
命。
least once they had teamed up with each other.
Приказ? Правильно, сделаю. Правильно. Да.
是的。
That was the story of it.
遵命。 建筑工。
And actually, the leader of the rebellion
请遵
claimed to
命。
be the brother of
是的，
Jesus,
遵命。是的，
and that alone had caused
好，是的，
millions and millions of deaths.
是的，好，是的。 好的，
So we're gonna see the units, more of the units later on. We're gonna beat up the British first.
准遵命。
Здравствуйте. Будет, да, будет, сделаю. Строитель.
请遵命。
准备出发。
Should have brought a villager with me.
建筑工。
So we're gonna build some barracks and castles to protect the fort, but not walls. I don't like walls.
是的，
We're gonna get these guys reeling
出发。好的，
later. If not, I'm gonna do cheats. I don't like losing. Should I get some blockhouse?
请遵命。
Okay, here's some free villagers.
建筑工。
And these guys, we're gonna use these ones for some tree cutting.
是伐木工。
请遵命。
准备好了。建筑工。
So after this one, my strategy is to strengthen the army
准是的，
because they're pretty weak. They have supplemental cards to make your army stronger,
请下命令。
like the new reform, Western reforms, Red Banner reforms, Northern Combat, Territorial Uprising, Blue Banner Army. So actually, I was primarily using boxers before, which I realized were weak. They're not that strong. This is where I have my factory set up.
Several opponents engage at once here, but my soldiers are doubtlessly the best trained.
So they're beating the asses of the Ottomans. We're not gonna let that happen. So here it is. Got 24 Tiger Men. They really have some good siege attack, that's why I use them,
遵命。
unlike the boxers.
是的，出发。好的，好的。
So Nian Riders are pretty soft actually, unlike these guys.
好的。什么？遵命，建主公。怎么了？出发。
So I use these guys in melee mode since they both have the same attack as range, so they're very slow to reload. And I think they're pretty powerful
好的，遵命，出发。
in
遵命。
melee or melee.
遵命，出发。
So this will be the cavalry.
好的。
Maybe have another set. Then we're gonna have some mortars.
出发。好的。
So we actually max out the population. We're gonna drop some blockhouse. So just a little bit of history about this
Правильно, да.
banner cavalry. So I think this one is the most historically accurate depiction
好的。怎么了？
since they wear the armor, they have all the stuff. No, they don't look ill-equipped
好的。
like the infantry.
准备就绪。好的，遵命。
Like these pajama wearers,
好的。
pajama warriors.
遵命，出发。
是的，出发。
是的，好的。
Let's get some boxers in the mix as well. Let's have some double face armor.
出发。好的。
So the only unit that I don't like here is the Chukonu, although they were used in the late stages of the Dynasty. Feel like they're very outdated.
怎么好出发？
I just wish they
是的，
had some more variety.
Здравствуйте, сделаю, да. 准备，请遵命。
So we're not gonna waste time.
准备就好的，出发。
We're not gonna waste our time.
听下命令，准备就绪，遵命。是的，
准备就绪，遵命。
Oh wait, why is there the villager? Get inside.
是的，
是的，
是的，请下命令。
好，是的，好的，是的。
How would I build monastery here?
是准备就绪。
So before they think about attacking, let's attack them first.
出发，遵命。
准备好的，
Let's supplement this one with disciples.
下命令，
准备就绪。请下命。好的，遵命。出发。遵命。
Let's hunt some villagers along the way.
遵命。出发。好的。
Come.
遵命。
Tokugawa's men march on the enemy headquarters.
Order.
This is no time for indecision. 准备就绪
请。下命令。准备出发。
Maybe it's wise to have some pikemen
准备好吗？好的。
on the mix. Freed black slave armed with a halberd. This might be useful.
有何吩咐？
I'll buy you all of your stock.
Sì,
Moreno.
cavolce, Miguel cavolce. Dígame, maestro, me quedo
Let's go.
好的，遵命。好的，
是，好的。
请是的，遵命。
请下命令。
We're gonna beat their ass.
是，好的。出发，遵命。好，遵命。出发，好，出发。
Sì,
We're already at full,
请下命令。
and they are attacking.
遵命。攻击
准备就绪。好的，遵命。出发。开战。是的。开战。攻击。遵命。出发。
停下攻击。
请下命令。开战。
Yeah, we've lost. We've already lost.
好的，遵命。
就绪，攻击。
准备就绪，请出发。准备就遵命。
是的。攻击是攻击。攻击。遵命。
Okay, that ends it.
攻击。遵命。The unfortunate condition of the
Oh,
请下出发。
I haven't even devised the strategy yet, and these guys already lost. So let's not.
准备是的。
好的，
Let's not be a burden to our teammates.
好的。遵命。是的。
出发。遵命，出发。遵命。
是的。
请出发。好的，
请下出发。好，出发。出发。准备就绪。
是的，
准备好的。
请下命令。
Let's draw them out first.
攻击，
是，
请遵命。好的。是的。
请下命令。好的。
准备就绪。
准备就绪。是的，
请下命令。
遵命。出发。好，是的，出发。
请下命令。开战。
是的。攻击。好，开战。出发。好的，是的。
Let's beat the rest.
准备是的，准备就绪。
And they already lost before I even attack.
是的，开战。准备就绪，遵命。
Here, let's harass. Let's harass the villagers. Ito na. 10 minutes. Sorry, cavalry are spending their time. Too much time.
请下命令。是的，是的。准备
Go
就绪
beat the town center.
攻击。准备好了。
I upgraded the monks so that they don't die easily. Let's go search for some. They already lost. Is this really a wise choice for you to face me like that? With such weak units. Well, they're the only ones left. So let's regroup. Should I get a priest? So as you can see, they are really good. The Chinese is really good at massing units. You can have an army in seconds. Don't really have to worry about micromanaging. Just swarm right in. So how much health do these guys have? 378, big siege attack. Let's have another set of Tiger Men, just to be sure, before we raid the Americans. Are the Americans the green one? We're approaching Imperial Age. I didn't know. So let's sell this one so that we can advance. So just a little bit of lore about these guys. Oh wait. This one. So this Xianggu. So I think they are historical as well because the Taiping rebels used some women in their divisions during the rebellion. So during those times, they were touted as a egalitarian society, Well, it's not really the case because during those times, in the rule of the
好的，
typings, men and women were segregated.
准备就绪，遵
They
命，
are not
出
allowed
发，
to meet
好的，遵命，去，
with
好
each
的，
other.
出发，
Men and
好
women.
的，遵命，
They are in
准备，
separate
遵命，
quarters,
遵命，出发，
while the leader
好的，
had a lot of concubines,
全
which
身
is
准备，
very hypocritical, if you'd ask me. But let's just wait for
出
this
发，
one to become
好的，
是的，
exalted.
出发，开战，
是攻击，
好的，
哦，备就绪，是的，
遵命，
Let's raid some villagers.
攻击，是的，攻击，是的，攻击，
So we're already at the Imperial Age. Let's upgrade them all.
下命令，
是的，
好的，
出发，去，好的，
Now the modders really gave a really cool designs these units,
备就遵命，
so you can see them in the fursuit in all of their glory.
好的，
They're dressed like tigers. Then the Shangus have pretty sick blades on their sides.
准备就绪，好的，
Let's try to get them to onward. Oh, let's get them all to exalted. Here are them.
下命令，
Got 600 HP.
遵命，
It's pretty neat.
是的，请下
准备就绪，
So let's go raiding again.
攻击，攻击，
准备，遵命，
It does not take a genius to recognize
准备就绪，
No, I'm not giving him the chance to resign.
resign. 遵命，
Haven't had my fill yet.
请下命令，好的，攻击，下命，好的，
So this is the problem when you have some pretty powerful AI allies. You're gonna win, but it's not satisfactory.
攻击， 攻击，
And that's how it ended.
怎么了？准备就绪，准备好了，准备就绪，
请下命令。
是的，准备就绪，
请下命令，准备就绪，是的，
Let's check our stats.
哦，
So we've got the least units lost. I didn't even feel that I lost some units.
是的，
Since they're so
准备
numerous,
好
I
了，
still
准备就
got
绪。
27 Tiger
有
Men,
何吩咐？
6 Disciples,
是的。什么？
some 10
是的，
Shangus, then 29 Crossbowmen. So they took away a good chunk of my
准备就绪。
bowmen,
一个
which is a fair trade-off. But I haven't
准
lost
备是
the
的，
mortars, and I
请
only
下命令。
lost some cavalries. So that was it.
是的，
Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have, if this game interested you in some way. It's a really fun game to play when you've got nothing to do. So that's it. Thanks guys, and have a nice one.